Well, all right. Well, let's welcome Karen here. Karen, thank you for joining us for this special interview. And yeah, I'm really excited. Yeah, Karen here has gotten some amazing results here with double digit coaching. So I guess, like Karen, what are some of the results that you've gotten within double digit coaching?
I've lost about 13 kg since I started,
Mhm.
and I'm doing like gone down from a 4XL to an XL
Yeah.
in clothing, which
Cool.
is great. I
Mhm.
can now put my own socks on my feet,
Nice.
which is amazing.
Yeah.
um and just being able to have control of my own life, really,
Hmm.
and just knowing that going forward is so much better than what it was.
Yeah. Awesome. That's cool. That's incredible work, incredible work. And I guess for you, like, where were you before double digit coaching? Like, what was going on? Like, what was your experience with weight loss? What have you tried before? And
I've
yeah.
tried everything.
Hmm.
I've done well, to start with, like, I did Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig. I've done Zoom. I'm not sorry, not Zoom. Is it Zoom? Oh, I
Loom?
can't remember now. It's an American based one.
Yeah, I think it's called Loom, and they talk about like mindset work.
Noom, that's what it is. Yep. And I've also had weight loss surgery, which was a total fail for me. I got every single complication under the book and ended up with a feeding tube.
Wow. Wow. Crazy.
So,
Okay.
yes, spent thousands and thousands, and well, actually, probably spent hundreds of thousands because I got really, really sick with
Sure.
the weight loss surgery. And that was all private, as it
Wow.
is most of the time in New Zealand.
Mhm. Wow. So,
So yeah, so although I did go from 140 kilo, which is what I was at, down to I guess to where I was presently. So I wavered between 110 and 120 before I started with you.
cool. Cool.
And when I started with you, I was 112, and I'm currently sitting at 100.2.
Uh,
Nearly into the double digits, but
uh,
not quite yet.
so it'll be all worth it once we hit that number.
Oh, it will be so worth it because I can't remember when I've been at like 99 kilos.
Mhm.
So it's been a long time.
Awesome. And I guess for you, like, what attracted you to double digit coaching? And when you got in, like, what was different to double digits than other programs or things that you've done in the past?
Well, I think as when on my first call with you, you had reminded me I'd been in contact with you a couple of times before I actually said yes, I'm gonna do it. But it just like I was just ready for something, and you've definitely got to be ready for something to do it. So I was ready to do something when I contacted you this last time,
Yeah.
and
Good
it
time.
just and and it was just the right time for me to do something for me. So it was just definitely the right time.
Beautiful. Okay.
So yeah, which was exciting.
Yeah, yeah.
I
No.
was in the right mind space to say, yep, right, I'm ready to do something. I've had enough of all this crap. I've tried everything else.
Yeah.
I even went down the line of asking my GP of what else I could do. And he said the only thing I could really do was there's an injection out there that I could maybe do, which would be about $500 a month. And
Yeah.
he goes, knowing you, you'll get every single side effect with it.
Yeah, sure.
So and that's where I was when I contacted you. I was contemplating that.
Mhm. Oh,
And I thought, I don't really want that. I don't really need any more nausea than what I'm already having, or diarrhea, or anything like that. So, which is what all the some of the side effects are from that injection. So, and $500 a month. and it may be more than that if I, so it's like, I'm not sure if I want to do that.
For sure.
So that's where I was when I contacted you and said, yeah, it's time to do it.
Let's do it. Okay. And I guess for you, like, what was different about double digit coaching compared to things that you've done in the past?
Oh, totally different. Just watching what I was eating, like just having the Fitness Pal, which is an incredible tool, especially if you do it correctly. So having that Fitness Pal, having like when I first joined, we did chair fit exercises with you, and I was doing that every day, and I could, it's something I could actually do. And now that we've got Leanne doing the chair fit exercises, it's absolutely great, and she's a great asset to you. And just being able to do that, so which is wonderful. But just I think just having that calorie counting and and knowing you can actually eat anything, you've just got to eat it in moderation.
Yeah, 100%.
So,
100.
and like I know you love pizza, and I'm a fan of pizza myself, and
Yeah.
it's good to know I can actually still have pizza.
Yeah.
I just can't eat
The whole
a
box.
whole pizza and a half.
Yeah.
I've just got to think, okay, maybe, like if I'm making pizza from homemade, it's just like 3 or 4 pieces, but that actually fools you.
Yeah, it
It,
does.
you don't need to go past that point.
Hmm.
So
100%.
it's great to know that that Fitness Pal is just so awesome with how you can do your calories, and like going around the supermarket if I want something new, and to be able to scan the code to figure out what I can actually, how much of it can I have, or is
Yeah.
it too high calories, or do I think, okay, well, I just have to watch what I eat for the rest of the day, um and definitely adding extra protein in, which I found the extra protein powder that all the girls have been talking about in Australia and some up in Auckland, but us down here in little old Central Hawke's Bay sometimes are a little bit slow to get things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we finally got it at the local countdown, so I've finally been able to get that extra protein yogurt
Ah, okay.
and add, so which has been great. So I've been able to add that into breakfast and whatnot, which is great. And just knowing by clicking on that scan and code how much I can have is great.
Yeah, 100%. A very, very great tool. And especially if you're coached on how to use it correctly, then it's becomes so much easier. And if you hit a plateau, you know what to do. You can just ask me, and then I'm like, okay, you do this, this, and that, and you'll be fine, and help you through the.
Absolutely.
Yeah, awesome.
Totally. And I mean, just having these like having one-on-one calls with you in those Zoom meetings, I have found just so different from anything else I have ever done.
Mhm.
And having that support, like if I need you, if there's something really, really urgent I need, I know I can send you a message and you get back to me pretty quickly.
Yeah,
And just knowing that is it's just so different than anything I've ever done.
yeah,
Even the Noom one that I did, which I did for over a year, um, didn't it had support, but not like that. You
mm,
know, it wasn't one-on-one support. So which is this is just so different from anything else I've ever done.
100%, 100%. And I personally never have done Loom before Noom, sorry. But the thing is like they're in such a great scale that people will slip through the cracks. But with
Yeah,
kind of like a one-man show, so I can afford to be very personal with each client, which is great for the clients.
absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. So it works well. Okay. And I guess if anyone else was on the fence about double digit coaching and they're like, I'm not sure about it, I'm not sure about this John guy, or I'm not sure about the investment or yada yada yada, or all that type of stuff, like, you know, what would you say to them if they're like, Karen, like, what's your advice? What should I do? Yeah, like what advice would you give them?
I would tell them just to actually do it, give it a go, because if you decide it's not for you, you can say, "Hey, John, no, it's not for me. I don't want to do this anymore." And that the thing is, that's when I first rang you, the last time I rang you, when you rang me, and that's why I thought, okay, I'll give it a go. If it's not for me, I can pull out
Yeah,
and say, yeah, because I'd been on the fence. I don't know, it must have been for up to a year beforehand before I actually said yes.
yeah,
So just think of the results I could have had if I started a year ago.
yeah.
But I'm definitely not pulling out. But
Yeah,
I'd just say, hey, give it a go. It's an investment within yourself, and you've got some pretty good things going at the moment where it doesn't actually cost that much to do. And so, hey, just do it.
100%.
And if you want the more personal one, you just need to talk to you about jumping on board and getting that one-on-one stuff as well.
Yeah, 100%. I've made it accessible for pretty much um
Everybody.
everyone. So yeah, if you've got the right attitude and the right mindset and you want to learn and grow and be a part of a community with the most awesome ladies and myself, then come and join us and give it a go. All you have to lose is the weight.
Absolutely. And you will do that if you follow the program.
Yeah, 100%. So thank you very much, Karen. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you jumping on, and I'm super proud of you.
Thank you, and thank you for all your help.
You're welcome, of course.